fun things. Oh, that's audio. Clearly, I won't be sharing any video clips because I don't think we're set up for that. But I have some fun stuff. Now, this panel, from what I understand, is called Q&A.
Yeah.
Q&A is okay. I'll do some Q&A, but I want to have some fun. I don't want to just answer a bunch of questions. Not that you don't have good questions. I'm sure you do.
Stunting John.
Let's find another hot mic. I know which one this is. Oh, feedback. Is that a problem for anybody then? Let's see. How long is the cable on this? Oh, good. This one's working. Because when you have a question, you need to use a microphone so everybody can hear you. You can just unplug my iPad. I'm making a big total mess of it. I usually do. So, you guys know me as the voice of Duke Nukem, probably, right?
Yeah!
I've done about nearly 200 games, so Duke is just one character. Anybody play Guild Wars 2? Yeah! Dota 2?
Yeah!
Half-Life? World of Warcraft? Did you know I was in World of Warcraft? No! Who was the very first King Varian Wrynn? This guy! I think there have been 5 since then. I think they kill him off, right?
Yeah.
All I know is I don't even get credit on the game anymore. Oh, is he dead?
Yeah.
Like Big the Cat. Well, I say that, but have you guys seen on Facebook today the Arby's post? Yeah! Explain to me, somebody, please, what the hell? I thought, Sega told me Big the Cat was killed off, and now all of a sudden Arby's draws Big the Cat in Arby's sauce. First time I've ever wanted to lick Big the Cat. What do you know, Sonic?
I found your froggy.
Where's my froggy? You don't look so good, little buddy. I am being paid to be your show pony, so I'll say anything you want me to say today, that's fine. If there's a Duke line, if there's a line that you'd like to hear in the Duke voice, I'm happy to do that. Does that mean you have a line you want to hear in the Duke voice?
Actually.
The white shirt with your hand.
Yeah.
What was your question?
Oh no. I know you've probably been asked. You might have been asked this before.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a bastardization of one of your famous Duke lines.
Go ahead.
It's time to chew ass, dick kick 'em.
Dick kick 'em. I played the part of Doug Hugg'em, but never Dick kick 'em. It's time to chew ass, Dick kick 'em. I think most of you realize from the get-go, the Duke Nukem game 3D, that all of those lines were really stolen from movies. You know, Bruce Campbell hates me to this day because I made the lines more famous than he did in the Evil Dead. But of all of the lines, I'm asked this. I'll answer this question for you now before somebody asks it, because I've been asked so many times. What's my favorite Duke line from any game? And it was from Duke Nukem Forever, and the line is, "I had eggs for breakfast. Your mom had sausage." Just so you know, all of the lines, all the original lines and dialogue in Duke Nukem Forever were written by 2 women. Okay? Kristen Hagelin with Triptych Games, and the other lady would rather not have her name mentioned in public, so I don't say her name. But 2 women wrote all of the Duke Nukem lines in that game. Okay, what is your question right here, sir?
Me?
I'm pointing at you.
Okay, I actually have some...
Are you videotaping right now?
Yes.
This is an 18+ panel. I don't think you're allowed to do that, because I might say fuck. Oh, shit, I just said fuck. Oh, fuck, I just said shit. I'm kidding, it's an 18+. Go ahead.
Action. I want you to say something.
Can we get the microphone over there? Will it reach?
Okay.
Oh, we've got cordage.
I got it.
Well, first of all, what's your name? And tell us your name.
My name's Nathaniel.
I can't hear you. Wrong mic?
There we go.
My name's Nathaniel.
Everybody say hi, Nathaniel.
Okay, so I want you to say something Big would say in the Duke voice and something Duke would say in the Big voice.
Oh, I can do that. Foggy, I came here to kick... No, that's not a good thing. Because he couldn't.
Do the sausage line.
How about... Where's my froggy? You don't look so good, little buddy. Okay, so Big the Cat going, your face, your ass, what's the difference? That's just ridiculous. Don't make me do that again. What's your question, sir? And first, what's your name?
My name's Mitch.
Hi, Mitch. Thank you all. Okay, Mitch.
And I'm just curious, which voices did you do in Half-Life?
In Half-Life, I'm drill instructor Dwight T. Barnes.
Oh yeah, the opposing force.
And that was a takeoff from, you guys remember the movie Full Metal Jacket? So when I auditioned for it, they said, can you do like Arlie Ermey's voice? I said, you mean the guy who goes, I like you, son. Why don't you come over to my house and fuck my sister? And he goes, yeah, that's the one, but we're not going to use that language. What is your major malfunction, son? Does that sound familiar? Yeah. Pretty much how I shouted through that entire game. What's your question over there with the, what is that on your shirt? Taurus?
Cow chop.
Of course. What's your name, sir?
Gonna go.
Marcelo.
Hello, Marcelo!
Hi. How was working with Mega 64 on Doug Huggum?
A lot of fun. You guys familiar with Doug Huggum? How about a nice Christian side? They actually live in San Diego, where I live, and it's funny. I compare this to the first big convention I ever did, which was MagFest in Alexandria, Virginia. So that was the first, well, I had done San Diego Comic-Con, but I don't consider it, I don't go anymore because I can't stand it. I don't want to be in a building with 150,000 people who are standing in line and are miserable to get nothing for all that money, okay? And by the way, if you guys want stuff signed, I do not charge to sign anything. I don't. It must be the wrong way when you got to pay $120 to have your picture standing next to Stan Lee and you can't talk to him or touch him.
Oh,
Stan Lee's
I
a
know how
great
that
guy,
feels.
but let's give back a little bit, okay? All right. So now I do have autograph cards that I sell because I had to pay for the printing, but I'm only charging you for the printing. But I'll sign anything you brought for free, okay? And I just got completely off topic. What
Me? Yep. Great.
What was the question again? I'm sorry. I might have had a drink or two before the panel. I may have forgotten.
How was filming with Mega 64 for Doug
Oh, Mega
Huggum?
64. Okay, so the comparison was this guy Brendan Becker was the guy who started up MagFest, and he goes, I know it's a shot in the dark, but I see John St. John on Facebook. I'm going to message him and see if we get any response. And he messaged me and said, we'd like to have you as a guest for MagFest. And I went, yeah, when? And he kind of freaked out that I responded. It's like, why? I'm just another douchebag voice actor. and so the guys from Mega 64, when they read that back in the day that Brendan was surprised that he was able to reach out on Facebook, they reached out to me on Facebook, and I said, oh yeah, it sounds fun, let's do it. So I drove out to a place called Santee where their studios are and filmed with them, and it was a blast. These guys are very creative, very funny young guys. And yeah, you're familiar with Mega 64? I like their stuff. I think they're funny. So I was happy to do it. I like your plaid hat. What's your question?
Thank you.
And stand up and tell everybody your name.
Hi, name's James.
Hi, James.
Now,
What's your question?
Hi, this is actually kind of not of a funny one, just kind of a serious one I have, because I plan on becoming a voice
I like
actor.
serious questions too.
Yeah,
I may answer it funny though.
Alright, well I plan on becoming a voice actor someday, but what is to you the most important part of being a voice actor?
Knowing how to act. No, seriously, it doesn't matter what kind of voice you have. Everybody has, you have to think of your voice as a fingerprint. Everybody's voice is completely unique, unless you're somebody who's imitating other people. But it's not about whether you can do an imitation or a dialect or not. Can you deliver the role, the line properly? Can you act? So if you want to be a voice actor, start with theater training of any kind. You know what? How old are you now? Are you college? Are you?
I'm 20. I just finished college.
Just finished college? A local theater group. Get in with a local theater group and learn actual acting. And then you want to learn how to dissect a script. And that means the first time you look at it, by the punctuation and by the way it's written and by what's capitalized, what's italicized, when you look over it before you even read it out loud, you know how it's supposed to sound. And you only know that from training and from doing it. So don't spend a lot of money making a demo reel and trying to be a voice actor until you have your chops. And then go for it. But never quit your day job. Because it won't happen overnight. It took me 40 years to get where I am.
Yeah, that's understandable. Thank
Okay,
you.
I know. You don't want to hear that, but that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
What's your question, and what's your name?
My name is Steven.
Steven.
Hi, Steven.
Hi, Steven. Let's hear your question. Hey, I'll tell you what. If you got a question, why don't you just stand in the make a line in the middle here, and everybody gets some mic time, because it's a lot of fun talking on a microphone. Anytime there's a hot mic, I gotta get on. Okay, so Steven, what is your question, sir?
Out of all the voice actor roles you've had, what is the weirdest line you've ever had to read?
The weirdest line? God, there have been so many. Oh, the captain's log. No, that wasn't it. I might have to get back to you on that.
Okay.
It's hard to think of them. I have short-term memory problems.
Okay.
I don't know why. It could be my age, but and I also have short-term memory loss. So it could be.
I do recall this one quote you had. What was it? Oh yeah, it was. I feel like drinking a gallon of turpentine and pissing on a brush fire.
I like that.
Yeah,
I don't remember recording
Yeah,
it.
that was in Duke Nukem Time to Kill, but it was unused. I looked in it in the game's files.
Is that also the game where I went, don't have time to play with myself?
No, that's Duke Nukem 3D.
I should know that.
This is Time to Kill, a spin-off made by N-Space in 1998.
And you'd think I'd know that, right?
Yeah.
But you guys know I'm not a gamer really. I play some games, but I'm an old fart who does voices, so I don't have time to play games. But fortunately, my kids do, so I get a lot of that. Stephen, thank you for your question. Who's next? What is your name?
My name's Jacob.
Everybody? Hi, Jacob.
Hi,
So I
Jacob.
remember 2 years ago, you got a big ass, like huge.
I've had a big ass for a long time.
It's a great one too. It's a big Tommy gun full of vodka.
Yes.
And we all went outside at 1 in the morning and piss cold Baltimore and got wasted. And I lit,
Yes.
I lit one of your cigarettes for you, and you signed a chick's tits.
Yes, I do that all the time.
Do you remember me then?
Did you have a beard then?
Yes.
I don't remember you, I'm sorry. But do you feel bad now? Are you sure? Okay, good. I don't want anybody feeling bad. What's your name?
My name is Joseph,
Hello, Joseph.
and I wore these sunglasses just for you.
Oh, thank you. And what's your question?
My question is, have you ever been a voice director?
Yes. I've directed a number of sessions. Not for any games you know. They were independent, indie games, small ones that never really took off.
Yeah, I believe.
But I direct voice actors in commercial projects all the time.
If I recall correctly, it's most important for the director to have a good relationship with the actors.
Well, you would
That's
hope.
what makes it-
I mean, there's a lot of directors I hate. You ever hear that game called, what is it called? Evil Zone? Evil Zone. Worst voice acting ever because the director made me do it the way they wanted, and it's just awful. Oh, what's that other one, that Sega Dreamcast game that I did?
Oh, The House of the Dead 2?
No, I'm not in that one.
I know that, but it was really bad.
Yeah, I've been in a number of stinker games. I'm not ashamed to admit, but they all pay, so yeah, and I'll take the money to do a bad role.
Hello, my name's Duffy.
Hi, Duffy. What's your question?
Okay, I'll bite. Okay, Big the Cat. This is gonna be a bit of a doozy. Okay, who thought that you do these voices like, okay, how about this? How about that?
Right.
And they settle on the one that you did for that game. Like, how did
the Big the Cat voice happen?
How'd they say yes to that?
I kept saying no. Lonnie Manella was the casting director on Sonic Adventures. She also was the one who cast me as Duke Nukem, the original one in 1995. And since 95 is when we recorded it. But because it came out in 96. But because we had been working together for several years, she said, we're doing this game, the Sonic the Hedgehog game, and you're going to be in it. Oh, okay. So I didn't audition. I didn't know what the role was until the day I'm in the studio to record it. She shows me a picture, goes, here's Big the Cat, you're going to play this cat. And I go, oh, that's a cute character. She goes, just a really stupid voice, please. What do you mean stupid? She goes, just do a stupid voice. Where's my Froggy? Perfect, that'll do. I'm like, no, God, please, no, I was just messing around. And the director, she was the casting director, and the director on the project from Sega goes, oh, no, we like, that's good. And so that's what happens. And to this day, I don't hate the Big the Cat character. I hate the voice I did. And I love that fans love to give me shit because I hate it so much. And thank you for rubbing a little salt in the wound. I appreciate it. Okay, cool. What's your name, sir?
My name's Will.
Hi, Will.
You already said what your worst experience was voice acting wise. What was your best voice acting experience in your opinion?
That had to be most recently when I did the replace Grayson in Bulletstorm, the full clip.
Yes.
And that's because the way Gearbox Software treated me. Okay, they're in Dallas, so they flew me first class from San Diego to Dallas. They put me up at a 5-star hotel. They had me record 4 hours a day, 5 days a week for 3 weeks straight. They paid me really well for it, and they didn't nitpick at all. The only thing they wanted was my lines which we had to rewrite, had to come in the same exact timing as Steve Bloom's lines for Grayson. And so, as long as I hit the timing mark, everything was fine. And then at the end of a recording day, then me and David Eddings, the guy who plays Claptrap in Borderlands, we go back to his house and get in trouble. And then go out to a club and get in even more trouble and drink too much. And so it was a great experience doing that. Yeah, it's not every day you get to, have that much fun in a recording session. What's your name, sir?
I'm Tim.
Hi, Tim.
So, do you ever have any lines that you just thought were like really stupid for Big the Cat or Duke Nukem that you just kind of were like, I'm not saying that?
I had lines I didn't understand for Bulletstorm because I didn't know the action that was going on. So, they give me just a script on a video monitor. And so I would have to stop and go, why in the hell am I saying this? And they have to read me the scenario of what's going on. Specific lines? God, I wish I could remember the Bulletstorm because that's some of the funniest shit I've ever read. Wow. Asking me to recollect lines is like futile. Did I mention I have a short-term memory problem?
Yeah, I'll just do it all for you.
Okay, I appreciate that. Do you have a secondary question since I kind of screwed you on that one?
No, I think we're good.
Well, I appreciate you coming out. Thanks. And for all of you here who, if you wanted autographs and stuff, I have a thing tomorrow at noon, autograph session. If you can't be here tomorrow and you need something autographed, if this room isn't in use after this, I'll sign a few things real fast. Okay? What's your name?
I'm Joe.
Everybody say hi to Joe.
Hi, Joe.
What's your question?
Well, you worked with Screw Attack before, right? Wasn't it like for the worst ever something? I can't remember what it was.
Well, they're friends of mine, so we do a lot of collaborating on
yeah,
things.
How fun was it, like, working with, like, Screw Attack?
Like the best. Those guys are outrageous. There's two teams that I really like working with. Screw Attack and Team 4-Star are personal friends of mine. They're awesome. All of those guys are so much fun to hang out with because they're so real. They're not like some of the other voice actors who I'll never mention by name who are so phony. They want to get out and meet they're like me. They want to meet the fans. They don't disappear to their hotel room after their panel. Team 4-Star and Screw Attack, they're all out there in your face, shaking your hand, hugging you, having drinks with you at the bar, that kind of stuff. So they're my kind of people. They're a lot of fun to hang out with. Is that what you wanted to know?
Yeah, I kind of thought that they would be. Like, I kind of got that impression from Craig. Again, like all the other members of
Craig Skistimus?
Yes.
If you ever get a chance to hang out with the guys, do it, man. Do it. If they're at a bar having a drink, just mosey on up and buy them around, and you'll be their friend right off the bat.
May not be able to do that because I'm 20.
Oh, well, you're not drinking with us tonight. Go sit down.